Well, hello, everyone. This is Lynn Hamilton, your lead instructor over here at Samson Properties, along with my little friend, the Cardinal. Because if you know, you know. And if not, ask, and I'll tell you why. Hey, in this quick session of why bother taking Jumpstart Session 1 and what we cover in Jumpstart Session 1, we're also going to answer the question of why did Donnie say that? Now, if you've ever heard Donnie's comment of if he could make Jumpstart mandatory, he would. That speaks volumes. Why would he say something like that? Because he's seen the value of what is within our Samson Jumpstart program. He has seen it, he has heard it, he has witnessed it, and he's seen the results from it. So that is why he would say if he could make it mandatory, he certainly would. So hopefully you take that with some and get ready to enjoy this journey through Jumpstart sessions 1, 2, 3, and 4. But today we're just going to talk about why Jumpstart session 1 and what is covered in it, so you make sure that you don't miss a thing. All right. So Jumpstart has been created over a period of time because I got tired of training agents and seeing great people come in the front door and out the back because they didn't know where to start and what to do. I got tired of hearing and seeing brokerages say, we've got all this great training and we've got hundreds of hours of training, only to scare the royal you know what out of the poor agents, because they would go to this class because somebody said this was a really good class, and then they'd go to this class because somebody else said, oh, this is a really good one, you need to go. And yet the pieces of the puzzle did not fit together, and agents were scattering all over the place, going to stuff that didn't apply to what they were doing or what they needed to have the foundation. So this is why I created Jumpstart, and it's in 4 sessions. Think about a puzzle. If you're going to put a puzzle together, first thing you do is you dump the puzzle on the table. Next thing is you turn all the pieces upright. We've already done that. We've got that for you. Then you go through and you identify and pick out the 4 corners of the puzzle pieces and all the pieces that have a solid edge to them, which tells you that's the foundation or the frame around the puzzle. That's where we start. So think of that as you're thinking about Jumpstart. So one corner is Jumpstart session 1, build out all 28, whatever tips and pieces of the puzzle you need to have in place in order to finish building out. Jumpstart session 2 is going to add the next corner, bring it down and add all the pieces that you need to have in place in order to continue to build. Jumpstart session 3 is the next corner. That's about your database. Gang, I am amazed at how many agents do not have a solid database, do not have a working and functioning database. It is not that complicated. It is not that difficult, but yet they're willing to leave $30,000 to $80,000 behind that fall through the crack because they don't have the database in place. So we give you that in Jumpstart session 3. All those pieces take you over to the next corner. Jumpstart session 4 is about the marketing department of your business and why it is critical that you understand that part of your job is marketing. You're not a secret agent unless you're on the witness protection program and hiding out. I don't know. I'm just saying. But we need to teach you how to market yourself. That is in Jumpstart session 4. There are 24 options, by the way. We give them all to you in a brief review. You get to decide which ones hit your hot button and fire you up. Now we've got the foundation of your business ready to start, and we can build it from there. So again, a deeper dive into Jumpstart session 1. We're going to hit 20 to 28 of the rock solid, must have, do or die, don't build it on until you got that done, components, foundation pieces of your business. Again, this walks you through methodically because that's how our brains work. We need to know, what do we do first? What comes next? What comes next? What comes next? What comes next? I've trained thousands of agents over the years, and this is by far, in my opinion, the best of the best. It is going to allow you to start putting your business together correctly, in order, so it is more effective and more efficient. Oftentimes, when we get further down the road into various trainings, you're missing that piece because you didn't do Jumpstart session 1 and get your pieces in place. But here's how I want you to go through all of Jumpstart. In fact, any of the classes. When you're listening to it online, And yes, I know it's fun to come to class live, but there's one of me, 40 offices, 6,000 agents, 5 states. I can't get to all of them on a consistent enough basis to run everybody through JumpStart as they come into Samson. So that's why we needed to have it virtual as well. But don't worry, I still got you. I'm still out in the field, and you're still going to get to have some one-on-ones. But with these pieces of as you're listening to it, here's what I recommend. Listen to the section, stop, and do the task. Listen, stop, do. Listen, stop, do. We don't make a song to that. Listen, stop, and do. Now, if you're a seasoned agent, you go, I've already been through basic training. Let me tell you what, girlfriends and boyfriends, I've had agents who've been in this business 25, 30 years, have taken the time to listen to JumpStart and came back to me and said, holy smokes, I was never taught that. I never knew that. Where were you 20, 30 years ago when I was getting started? This would have made my business so much stronger and so much better. What can I say? So if you're a seasoned agent and you're listening to your and going through your JumpStart, listen to the concept, the task, the piece of the puzzle. Stop. Ask yourself, am I doing this? How well am I doing it? Can I do it any better? And if you honestly say, nope, I got this, I'm good, perfect. Move on, check it off the list and move on to the next task. There you go. And if you're brand new, listen, stop, do the task. Sometimes it's a 2-minute task. Sometimes it takes a little bit of thinking. Sometimes it's just a quick, 5 or 10 minutes something to do. But that is how you best work through it. Now, just listening to it is going to do you no good, because you can listen to all this stuff in the world, and unless you're hands-on and actually doing it as you're listening to it, listen, stop, do, remember, you're not going to be able to come back and remember all the components of it. I'm sorry, our brains aren't that good. We have computers, but our brains are kind of a computer, but they're not going to remember all the things that the session has just asked you to put into place. So there you have it. In a nutshell, that is why JumpStart is so valuable to our agents, because it's being put to you on a silver platter, the best of the foundational pieces out there, and why Donny has said, if he could make it mandatory, he would. So with that, my friends, go enjoy JumpStart. Listen, stop, and do the task. Report into me. Join me when I have other online sessions for you as well. And please make sure that if I'm going to be coming to an HQ or doing a training in your office, please come up and say hello. I'm looking forward to meeting you in class. We'll see you soon. Bye for now.